He's going. Now that we got the engine bay painted, dashboard and the door tops of the interior. So here we go. Yummy. Dashboard. Yeah. Bit rusty in behind here, but see what we can do with it. Alright, here's a dashboard. Not the original dash out of this car, I don't reckon. Doesn't seem to fit. Doesn't seem to colour match, and there's a lot of rust. See, rust holes here, but this thing had no rust. Yeah, it's got no rust around the windscreen, so that doesn't make any sense. And yeah, as I said, wrong colour. Yeah, I'm gonna start whipping it to bits. I've taken the heater controls out, and got a little. I mean, this thing's got to go through a road with it, so it's got to have a demister at very least. It's got to be able to demist the windscreen. So, got this little bad boy on eBay, and just so happens that it fits in there. You'll probably be able to put a screw in either side. I mean, it's ugly, but defrost the windscreen. At least you got heat, you know. You know, pass the roadworthy, you pass the roadworthy. That's the main thing. And no ugly heater hoses coming through the firewall. There she is. Cleaned her up, hit it with Pour 15 metal ready. You can see here there's some rusty barnacles or pitting and that, but should be all right. Yeah, I mean that's the same black base coat that I used to do the engine bay. But should come up all right. Had to weld some tabs because I don't know if you can see here. No, you can hardly see that. Well, there you go. Whatever car this came out of, there was a lot of rust around the windscreen, so I had to add these. I mean, you can see. What is it? You can see that's not good. That's now that it's treated, it's not bad, but yeah. Those barnacles and the pitting there, that goes under the crash pad, so it's hidden, doesn't matter. But treated it, and edge primer, then the black primer base coat. So yeah, there we are. Dashboard, ashtray, and glove box door. Ready for colour. Dashboard is back together. Beautiful. Ready for paint. And I've started into door tops. If you can see this. This door had vinyl covering along the top. And there's rust pits. But I don't care. Yeah, so next deal is door tops, A pillar, B pillar, and yeah, get them done in black base coat and blow it all in candy. A little bit of progress here, lads. Door tops in base coat. will try and get some. I'll try and get some of the process, not just the progress. But yeah, busy as I'm feeling crook, and yeah, heaps going on. I'll do my best. Steering column. Let's whip into that. All right, let's blow some colour on that, or blow some undercoat on the on the steering column. So yeah, ready to go, ready for colour. So I've been in sanding the A pillars, and no, can't see it. Sanded this B pillar here. Yeah, great, can't see that. Anyway, I realised that I better mask up, so I got a drop sheet and hung it up under here. Masked it right along the edge. Oh, yeah, that's right into the light. Masked it along that edge. I could probably do that a little bit better. Whatever, anyway. Yeah. Got a drop sheet hanging on the roof. Give it a little ch-ch. A pillars, B pillars are painted. Dash is up here ready to go. Those doors are ready to go. Yeah. The door tops are all sanded. B pillars sanded. I'll just clean it up, mask it up, and blow it with undercoat. Just rattle cans again. No ball in this one. Man, assembling these windows is the biggest cow of a thing. These back doors on this era Valiant, man. It's a bit of a joke, honestly. So the window had to be glued. The rubber just pulled away. So I had to glue it. I glued it. I just use super glue. It seems to work.
Righto, there she is, all back together and masked up with the final coat of that black primer base coat. Yeah, I've got to get in and vacuum this thing out. It's pretty grotty. And I just swept the floor, shifted the car forwards a bit, sweep the floor, roll the car back, sweep, vacuum, and clean everything up because it's painting day. Pretty excited. Righto. Both driver's side doors, masked up. Just as the air compressor comes on. But yeah. Driver's side, masked up. Beautiful. Well, after it took me forever, an hour and a half or something to clean the gun out. Oopsie, lesson learned. Here we are. Candy paint is mixed. Ready to go. Fancy green paint to match the engine bay to the interior. Oh, gentlemen, look at that. I mean, you can see there's a bit of a line across there and a sag here. But I mean, look at the shininess. Oh, shiny, fancy, flashy paint. That looks beautiful. Alright, it's Christmas time. I'll get to unwrap presents. Can't wait. Ta-da! Oh yeah. Alright. To me that looks mint. Absolutely stoked. Alright, on to unwrapping the presents. Pretty good. Bloody shiny. The only thing on this door, it's not too bad. Along the top, on some of the other doors, I mustn't have angled the gun up there enough. There's not enough. It's sort of on top of this one. It's pretty shiny. Top of some of the others, it's a bit orange peely, and you can still see the black undercoat underneath. So, lesson learned. Keep your angle. The gun angle's important. But anyway, I reckon it looks pretty good. I'm going to keep unwrapping. All right. Oh, bloody beautiful. And so here's this edge I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but just probably 2 or 3 mil along where I had it taped to the rubber. Just a couple of mil along there where there's no paint. It's still just black undercoat. But it's just a bit orange peely across the top there too. So I mustn't have angled the gun. I think this is the worst. The other doors aren't so bad, but oh, whatever, a bit of a sag here, a bit of a run or a sag. It happens pretty easy with this candy, I think. I suppose it's really spraying candy paint's a bit of a pro level sort of a thing, and I'm definitely not a pro. So another thing is here, another thing I've learned. You may not be able to see it on the camera. See the little speckles? I didn't blow this out with the air. There must have been dust and grit inside the head there. And then as I'm spraying it, it's just coming out, and so there's sort of speckly bits stuck in the paint. I'm guessing it's just grit and grime that was inside the bloody head there. Now, lesson learned, this is how you learn. Well, look at that. She's the flash one. I'm pretty stoked. And I can't wait to see this fully assembled interior back in it. I mean, yeah, it's got some wiggly bits. And I might try wet sanding those. See if I can reduce them or whatever. But I'm pretty happy. Flash candy paint job for the interior of my test mule. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. I was able to mask up really nicely here, so I'm pretty stoked. I mean, not the roof lining's much chop, but at least I didn't paint it. At least I didn't get overspray on it. But I don't know. I can't say enough about this clear. This clear just goes on silky smooth. I love it. I'll see what brand it is. No, I can't see it from here, but I'll have to show you boys, because it's just effortlessly silky smooth, glossy. Or maybe my standards are just low. I don't know, but it seems good to me. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty stoked here, fellas. Few runs, who cares? This to me looks $1,000,000, and now I can't wait to just start screwing it together. Yeah, I just can't stop looking at it. Can't take my eyes off it. Bloody beautiful. I mean, very imperfect, but, you know, to me, she's a spruce moose. I mean, have a look at that. Ugh. How nice. I mean, look how shiny it is. This, hang on a second. This is the gear. Pretty impressed with this. HB body series 6, I don't know. That's the clear that I dropped the candy pearl into. Mate, it just goes on. Just goes on so nice. I mean, I'm clearly not an experienced painter. I'm not in any way professional. I don't even think I'm very good. And this has come out. I mean, look how shiny it is. I mean, this is straight off the gun. It's not been polished or whatever. Yeah. Pretty happy. Pretty bloody happy. I mean, I'll start. The dash is obviously only just sitting in there, but stoked to get it in there and have a look, see what it's gonna eventually look like. But yeah, I just can't say how stoked I am. I'm just stoked with the teeth of this thing. Yeah, bloody beautiful. Right, you blokes. Well, I'm pretty stoked with this. I really am. But yeah, I think just the next mission, the next mad mission we got is that the real estate agent sent us a message the other day. The bloody in 2 months' time, the end of our lease, the rent's going up over $300 a month. So we're probably moving, unless they're willing to negotiate. We're probably moving. So since I don't want to drag this thing around, push it onto a trailer and roll it off. Basically, the mad mission now is to get this thing to move under its own power. That's where I'm at. Is next major thing is engine transmission. So hopefully we make it. We don't. Well, hopefully we don't have to move. That'd be just the easiest way to go. That'd be the easiest outcome. But basically, mad rush now to get this thing running. So I've got to pull the engine down, see what it needs, supply, buy whatever it needs, throw it back together. Same with the transmission, put them in the car, fabricate an exhaust system, and then hopefully it'll go under its own power. So yeah, that's our that's the mission. So I'll keep you posted.